Hey everybody, it's Patrick. It is November, finally. Oh my gosh. And it feels like October took no time at all. I cannot believe that the summer is over, that we're deep into fall, that people are starting to think about Christmas. I'm one of those annoying people who really loves Christmas. So if you complain about people putting up their Christmas decorations too early, I've already bought like 6 Christmas presents and I'm starting to think about how I'm going to wrap them. So I apologize on behalf of my people, the Christmas loving people. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Today we are here to talk about the fact that I have gone 22 months without a haircut. As I usually say on these videos, as a disclaimer, it's probably a little bit longer than 22 months. January 1st, 2014 was the day that I decided that I would stop cutting my hair, but it is not the day from which I got my last haircut. I know my last haircut was late in 2013. It could have been in November, probably was in November, so I may be very close to the 2-year mark, but the way I count is from when I actually actively started to think this is when I'm going to stop cutting my hair. So 22 months from that decision. So if your hair is not quite as long as mine at 22 months, there are many factors that can go into that. But the main factor is probably that my hair journey might be a little bit longer than what I'm counting. So just that disclaimer. Anyway, so 22 months. What have I done differently? What have I learned? Haven't done all that much differently this month. It's pretty much the same routine as I had from last month. I am still washing with the Ren Pure. I like the coconut. They have a rosemary mint, which is okay as well, but that one has alcohol in it, cetyl alcohol, which I don't think the coconut does, and that's less drying. And I find the mint a little bit harsh and drying, whereas the coconut's not too bad. So I use that. It's a co-wash. I do that every 3rd day or so, usually at night. Although this morning I did wash my hair because it was a very busy weekend with theater. Lots and lots of theater stuff. We're building the set, and it's taking up a lot of my time. I let it air dry. I do not use any heat on my hair. I have not used a hair dryer since 2014, and I don't straighten. I don't do anything like that. Don't curl it or anything. I put a little bit of coconut oil or argan oil on my ends. I'll probably do a little bit more tonight because they're still really dry. And then, like I said in my Tangle video, wide tooth comb, boar's head bristle brush, and that's basically it. Any sort of challenges that I've been facing this month? Not really. Interesting stuff though this month. A couple of guys in the engineering department, which is basically where I work. I work in marketing technology, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm not a programmer myself, but I have to work with a lot of them. There are about 100 programmers around my area, and a couple of them on the same day in different times came up to me because I've been wearing my hair down more. I just don't feel like putting it in a ponytail or a bun most days. I just kind of let it free like this. Came up to me at separate times and said, you know, I've always wanted to have long hair and I've never really made the decision to grow it out. What did you do? And I gave the same advice I give on these videos, which is don't cut it. I mean, I wish that I had something really deep or something to say about how to grow your hair. Mostly it is don't cut it, don't think you look bad, and just take care of it as well as you can. And that's basically what I would give for anybody who wants to grow their hair out. So if this is the first video you've seen of mine and you're wondering how to grow your hair, don't cut it. Get through that weird, I hate to call it the awkward stage, but everybody else does. Get through those medium stages, just deal with it as best you can. You look fine, you really do, and eventually your hair will be long. So anyway, let's just do the mandatory checks for a length check. Again, my hair was a bunch of different lengths when I stopped cutting it, so it continues to do that because it doesn't magically all become one length. These are the bangs, which go down. They go down to my shoulders basically if I don't have them sort of parted on the side here. And then for sides, the sides are quite long, as you can see. This is the back. The sides go down well past my shoulders. The back, if I pull it forward, Gosh, my house is so small, I don't have any room to do anything where I have to turn around, but this is the length of the back. And then let me just throw it around. Did you hear Gracie? She's mad that I'm filming because she hates it when I film. And then this is the back. See, I can never tell if you can see it, but just do that sort of hair flip. And then the other side's right here. And now it's a great big mess. So most of the time I don't wear it up anymore. I will throw it into, I'm playing with it all the time. I will throw it into a ponytail if it's windy outside, or mostly if I'm outside, I will throw it in a ponytail so it's not in my face all the time. I don't use any styling products, not because I don't believe in them. I wore them all the time when my hair was short because it was very unmanageable at the thickness that it is. Now that it's longer, the weight of the hair just, it does this. If I put any products into it, it just kind of does this anyway. And then at night, I don't put it up to sleep, which I probably should because it would keep it from tangling as much. It's a real pain in the neck to get these ends, these kind of, you know, these ends untangled in the morning before I take off for work. Like I said, I wash it every third day. So that's basically my update for 22 months. If you are still watching me and you are still growing your hair, thank you so much for doing that. This has been a really, really interesting year where I've been talking about my hair, and it's led to other things that I've been doing on YouTube, like the George videos, like the cooking videos. But the things that most people come to watch me for is this hair stuff, which is amazing. One more month before I hit my 2-year mark, and then I make some decisions about how long I want to keep it. Because I won't continue growing it much farther than this. It's just a little bit too much for me at my age to grow it any longer than this. So it probably a little bit longer than shoulder length all around. And then we'll see what happens in 2016. If you would like, subscribe, do all the things that you do below, comment, that would be fantastic. If you have any questions that you would like answered about growing long hair, I will try to look them up for you. And if you haven't seen my other videos, check them out. They involve a lot of puppets because my life involves a lot of puppets. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you again next week.